Hi everybody, this is Michelle Prince, michellprince.com, and I'm a self-publishing expert, and what I do is I help people to get their story out of their head. So I want to give you just a quick tip on what does that mean and how do I get my story out. You probably have lots of these different ideas floating around in your head and you're not really sure what to do with them. Is it even a book? Do I have anything to say? What if nobody wants to read what I have to say? Those are very, very common thoughts. And what most people don't know is it's a very easy process to pull that information out. But you first have to figure out what is your story. And here's a real quick and easy way to figure it out. Make a list of all the things that you're passionate about. I mean everything. Are you passionate about gardening, traveling, writing? Are you passionate about personal development, sales, kids, politics? Everything that you can think of that lights you up, that you enjoy doing. You know, maybe things when you're doing it, the time is flying by. You know what those things are, so make a list. The second list I want you to make, though, is where do you have experience? And the kind of experience I'm talking about is not necessarily just work experience, although that needs to be listed. But have you experienced things like maybe things that aren't good, such as divorce or abuse? Have you experienced, being a mother? Do you have experience traveling the country? What do you have experience doing? Were you a dancer? Do you have experience in sales, maybe speaking? But what that list is for is not to list the things you love. That was the other list. That was your passion list. This is really just to determine where do you have experience. And the perfect book, the perfect first book for you to start on is one that is an intersection, literally an intersection between your passion and your experience, and the two come together. And the reason that's important is if you just write a book on something where you have experience, like maybe, I had a lot of experience in sales from my early days in software sales, but I don't love sales in that I wouldn't want to write a book on it. I could tell you all kinds of things to do, but it's not something I'd be passionate about. The other side of the coin is if you just write about something you're passionate about, but you've never experienced it, it's really kind of hard to have depth in that book. If you write a book, you love kids, you think kids are the best thing ever, but you've never had kids, not a real good book choice for you. So the perfect one is the combination of both your passion and your experience, and that's the first step. And then the rest you can figure out through the publishing process. But the first thing is, what is your story? What can you share with someone else that can make a difference that we can get out on paper? Take that tip, start writing, start thinking about what your story is, and let me help you. You can go to michellprince.com for more information on myself, but you can also go to bookboundworkshop.com for information on what you can do to join us at a seminar and get your entire book mapped out, ready to go in a 2-day workshop. And I guarantee you, you will be able to be an author.